What the fuck? We were fine! We were fine! That was your fault!
I did it on purpose because I had 3 seconds worth of silence.
I saw the thread and I just started pulling.
Oh my god, I was determined.
Determination means jack shit here in Struggle City, bitches!
Apparently.
Boy, I don't like that.
I do. You just call them all bitches.
My name's David.
My name's Missy! And his name's Casey. Let's get started.
And my name's David. Today, we're talking about motherfucking guilty pleasures.
What happened to him?
I thought we agreed to stop doing that.
What?
Cursing?
To stop announcing the episode.
Oh yeah, we agreed to stop, but it felt
we
right.
never talked to me about this.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Wanting to turn things more conversational.
Yeah, but you never.
I did talk to you about that.
But you never had like a specific.
There's a time and place for all of this.
Oh my god.
So I downloaded TikTok as a joke, and now I can't stop watching it.
Well, you did that to yourself.
It is a guilty pleasure,
do I know
and
what
I
TikTok
cannot
is?
stand it.
Huh?
It's like Vine, but for stupid people.
Oh yeah. Sarah and I were talking about this, and I called it Vine 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
Okay.
Well, what's the big difference between Vine and TikTok?
Nothing.
There is nothing. Vine's dead and TikTok's alive.
And also, TikTok is China secretly stealing information from people.
Oh, good.
It's
That's
fine.
good.
Anyway, but I wanted to talk guilty pleasures with y'all
Mm-hmm.
because one of my favorite guilty pleasures has just come back onto TV.
Which
Ooh.
is?
And I'm so excited.
Is that RuPaul?
It's Mountain Monsters.
Oh, that's right. You told me that.
I did
Yeah.
tell you.
There's a Bigfoot out there.
Have I
There's
told
not.
Have I told you? I've talked to you about Mountain Monsters, but you humored me and you rolled your eyes and you sat on your deaf side, so you didn't actually have to listen.
No one talks to me, so...
Did
You never talk back.
Did I tell you about Mountain Monsters, though? David.
Boy.
I don't fucking talk back, so...
But
Okay.
Did I ever tell you about it? Because I will talk to fucking anybody about Mountain Monsters. Because it's great.
It's not. It's bullshit.
It's great.
Also,
It's great because it is bullshit.
I feel like this is.
No, you're
touch
fine.
it.
You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
Do
You're fine.
not touch it.
Okay.
You're going up fine.
Okay. Oh my god.
It's the way I had it in Coffee at the Matinee. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't yell at me.
Anyway, so it's not your typical Bigfoot show where it's just...
Typical Bigfoot show.
Well, no, because there are shows with just the generic formula, where it's just a group of people with some rudimentary knowledge of things go into a forest to look for Bigfoot. They hear nothing, say they hear stuff. It's like ghost shows.
Except for Ghost Adventures, because that's legit.
Mm.
They have tests that they do. You can see.
Scientific,
You
yeah.
can see the evidence.
Bigfoot shows have tests too.
Yeah, well, Bigfoot doesn't exist and ghosts do. Ghosts make more sense than Bigfoot.
But there's also actual fossil evidence of Bigfoot. Anyway,
Yeah, and there's scientific evidence.
There's
of
fossil
ghosts.
evidence of humans, too.
Really?
yeah, it's called Cemetery.
Fucking snap your fingers.
But for
Oh,
Mountain
God.
Monsters,
Yes.
it started out like that, where it's just these bearded psychos from the Appalachians just going and hunting for Bigfoot with assault rifles and shit.
Oh my god.
But then it escalated for some reason. Like 3 seasons in of that same formula, but then season 4 happened. And then there was a story. There was a fucking plot. And
Okay.
it turned into the WWE of Bigfoot shows.
Isn't the plot just Bigfoot's out there, let's go find him?
No,
Oh.
you would think.
Whoa, he's getting way too excited for
I'm
this.
really excited for this, and I'm really sober, which is crazy.
Are you?
So yeah,
Okay.
I wish I
I had
wasn't.
one drink, and that's nothing. Anyway, season 4 happens, and they're out hunting, and then they find evidence that there is another team out there also looking for Bigfoot, but this other team wants to hunt and kill Bigfoot, which they do. Because they're one episode, they're after a species of Bigfoot known as the Stonish Giant.
Oh my god, there's different species of
There's
Bigfoot?
different species. Hang
Well, I mean, Yeti is a Bigfoot, so.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Hold on to your tits because golly.
I was gonna do that, and I was like,
You're in for a ride.
Okay.
So this other team tracks down and kills the Stonish Giant. And then throughout season 4, they... What?
Where's the evidence for that?
There it is.
Okay. Okay, good point. Alright. Go ahead.
So, the main team, they're trying to outwit and outsmart this other team, despite this other team constantly being, like, 5 steps ahead of them.
Okay.
And they at one point they dox the good guys, and then it gets weird.
Now it gets weird.
Then it gets
Now
weird.
it gets weird. Okay.
Because after this whole cat and mouse thing of the rogue team, as they're called, and the Ames team, what does Ames stand for? The Appalachian Investigation. It's an acronym for
Okay.
something ridiculous.
Appalachians investigating monsters.
Something
That
along
sounds
those
legit.
lines.
Yeah,
Something
sure.
along those lines.
I'm good with
Okay.
acronyms.
You're not. Far
Are you?
off.
Because real quick,
Mhm.
you're not good with acronyms. Because when I threw acronyms at you when we did our fetish episode, you had no idea what I was talking about.
I don't
Anyway.
remember.
But
Continue.
also Dave's very vanilla.
That's true.
Yeah.
I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
I don't really do anything crazy like monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
God.
season 4 ends, and then the Ames team is told to investigate the Dark Forest.
Oh, the dark forest.
So season 5, they go to the Dark Forest to hunt down the Woman of the Woods and the Black Wolf.
What happened to Bigfoot?
Well, remember, he's dead.
Hold up. No.
That's one species.
Yeah. So, within the Dark Forest, they find ties to 2 other Bigfoot that they encounter.
So big feet.
No, it's like moose Bigfoot. The Raven Mocker,
Oh god.
which has claws like a raven and is all black, and the Cherokee Devil, which has mind control powers.
Oh my god. And you think this fucking show is better than Ghost Adventures? You're wrong.
100%.
You're wrong.
You know, I'm kind of on. I have never seen that. I've seen Ghost
100%.
Adventures.
Mhm.
I'm subscribing to this absolutely outlandish Bigfoot idea.
It gets insane
Alright.
because the woman, and then going back to the Woman of the Woods, it's like this Blair Witch type thing.
Mhm.
So they're hunting the Woman of the Woods and the Black Wolf, and finding the connections to those other 2 Bigfoot. And then it turns into, so they all claim they have like some level of Cherokee, Navajo, Indian blood in them, and like, so we have to do this ritual to talk to this little girl that can lead us in the right direction to the Woman of the Woods.
Is this girl alive?
No. This is a spirit girl.
Okay, so you believe in spirits and not ghosts.
I don't believe in this.
Okay.
It gets fucked. It's me. It's me!
Okay. So we're talking to the little girl.
Talking to the little girl. And the leader of the team, Buck, who becomes the de facto leader after Trapper has like a heart attack and he's actually like on his deathbed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez, okay.
So Buck does this ritual to talk to a little girl, and then he gets abducted by yet another team,
Alright.
and this opens season 6, in which the rest of the team finds Buck in a cage.
Okay, so this is all...
This is all still a Bigfoot hunting show.
Right, but it started out as that, and now it's more into like almost like an American Horror Story thing where like this is fake.
It's ridiculous. I
Okay.
don't know.
There's no way
Well,
that
here's
this guy
the-
was in a cage that
Here's
like...
the thing.
Okay.
Here's the thing. So throughout season 5, Buck would go in and out of like fugue states
Mhm.
and like not know where he was, or like the cameraman would lose him. So
Okay.
here's the thing. I don't know if they know it's fake. Like the Ames team,
Yeah.
I don't know if they know it's fake. I don't know, because I think they're being like Truman Showed,
Oh. This
Which-
sounds cultish.
which I'm fine with. Oh,
course
super
you are.
goldish!
Whoa.
because it's the Appalachians, that stretch of mountains
Mhm.
that cuts through like the eastern part of the United States, and that's like a crazy. That's an area I don't want to ever get lost in,
Okay.
because there's like off-grid people and there's Appalachian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll find Bigfoot though.
Well, here's the thing. that tract of land, that whole mountain range, is one of the, like, outside of the Pacific Northwest, there's more sightings there than anywhere else in the United States. For Bigfoot.
Bigfoot doesn't exist.
Ghost don't exist.
Yes, they do.
Again, there's fossil records for
There's evidence for ghosts.
Yeah, dead bodies.
No, there's legit evidence for ghosts. Like, in pictures, and there's all the little machines and everything that they have on the show. They're legit.
Right, and there's photographic evidence, there's video evidence,
Yeah.
there's fossil records.
Alright,
Anyway, season 6 explodes.
Of course.
Buck's in a cage. And then this other team sends them a Super 8 video to watch. Like the old projectors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it's a guy in like a scarecrow mask telling them to investigate 6 monsters
Oh my god.
in order to understand the legend of Spearfinger.
And what is that?
I don't know.
Oh.
Apparently it's like some Native American boogeyman. From what I gather.
So are all of the monsters,
Related to that.
well, related to Bigfoot? Like, are they all different species of Bigfoot?
2 of them are. So the Raven Mocker and the Cherokee Devil come up again.
Okay.
But then there's also something called the Wyatt Woman, which is just like, well, you find out what the Wyatt Woman is, and the name Yanaldushi comes up, which is just a skinwalker, which is a Navajo term for skinwalker, which is great because it's like, hey, I know that word, I know that lore.
So do you believe in skinwalkers?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because that's a little much. Because to believe in that, you would have to like believe in werewolves.
Okay.
You would have to believe that somebody can shift species.
Yeah. Okay, no, that's fine. Go ahead, keep going.
So there's the Wyatt Woman, the Silver Giant, which is a giant bear.
Okay.
The Cherokee Death Cat.
Oh my god. I like that one.
And the Coyote King.
I like that one too.
So they have to find and track down each of these creatures and understand their lore in order to somehow understand Spearfinger.
Okay.
And they the first 2 episodes they hunted down and encountered the Wyatt Woman, which is where they go. I don't even know how to describe this. So they track down like the general location where the legend starts, but there's like a triangle involved where there's these cornfields, and in each of these cornfields is some kind of like corn stalk altar.
What?
Yeah.
Sounds like a fucking like quest.
It is a quest.
Yeah.
It's the hero's journey.
This is not a hero's journey. Christ.
But like, so they come across 2 of these cornstalk altars, and there's dead rabbits and dead chickens on them.
Ew.
And I'm like, those are really dead animals.
Yeah, so they killed them on purpose to do
I
this?
think they actually killed these animals because they looked super real, and it looked like real blood. I wasn't sure.
That's fucked up, man.
It's fucked up!
So is that where the new season picks up now?
Yes, this is the new season. And I am fucking hooked.
It just sounds wild. Like, it started out as something kind of legit for those of the weirdos of the world who think that Bigfoot's real.
Well, no, it starts out kind of so mundane.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of boring.
Yeah.
Because it's just like I said, it's just like it follows the formula of all these other Bigfoot shows.
Well, they know how to spice it up.
Yeah, albeit I like the Ames team because they're all just like big fat bearded weirdos that live in the mountains, but they seem like relatively cool guys. Like I would get a beer with these guys.
Okay.
And then it just escalates. It
Big
goes
time.
to 11, and it's more entertaining, and it's got better writing than Game of Thrones.
I've never seen Game of Thrones, so I can't comment on that, but it really sounds wild, like that you would need a drink after watching it.
I don't want to drink because I want to enjoy every second of it.
Well, you do that, Case.
It's great.
You do that. I think you're nuts.
I am nuts.
Yeah.
100% for endorsing this shit.
I think it sounds awful.
It's great. Dave, watch it.
Oh my god.
We'll see. We'll see. I haven't even watched the 2 fucking movies you gave me. So
watch the movies. Anyway,
yeah, do it.
So that's right now. That's my biggest guilty pleasure.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a great one.
I don't have like big ones like that. I have a couple little ones. So like in terms of TV shows, my guilty pleasure would probably be the Kardashians.
Oh
because I love them. I love the way they talk. Like, they talk like this, like, all the time.
They talk like this because it's just the sound of air escaping from a deflating balloon.
Well, did you know that Kim is getting her law degree?
How much does she pay to get into school?
Yeah. And she,
like, she seems like...
I've heard about this, because she thinks she's some kind of activist and...
People follow her.
Philanthropic god because she got somebody released from prison.
Like, I can understand being a businesswoman, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she kick-ass, you know, the entire family is really good at running businesses.
Yeah.
But to fuck around with
law that's a bit much.
To have the fate of other people's lives in their hands.
Well, my question is, how is she balancing all of that? Because she's got her business career, she's got 4 kids.
She doesn't have a hand in any of it. She just starts stuff and walks away and leaves it up to other people.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
And that's 100% what she's doing with her kids. Her kids. Yeah.
Well, I like watching them. So that's one of my guilty pleasures.
You know, come to think of it, I think Khloe Kardashian was one of the Bigfoot that they tracked down in an episode.
You're awful.
That's
You're
true.
so awful.
Yeah, they have less hair.
Oh my god, you're so terrible.
Yeah.
Khloe's actually like a decent person, though. Okay, fine. I like the Kardashians. The Jenners, I'm not really a huge fan of, though. I don't really like the Jenners.
Kardashians?
No, because Kendall and Kylie are they're half sisters. So
half-breeds.
No, so the Kardashians are the 4 main kids, and then the 2 younger ones, Kendall and Kylie, are Bruce Jenners.
Right.
So
okay.
Right. So they're half siblings, and I don't really like the Jenners as much because Kendall doesn't really do anything, and Kylie's a cunt.
None of them do anything.
Well, Kendall's a model. She's like a runway model.
That's still doing nothing. That's like the prayer equivalent of having a job. Doing nothing while at the same time thinking you're doing something.
It's fashion. She's in the world of fashion.
She's not creating anything.
No, but she's showcasing it.
And mannequins do that.
Anyway.
You can put a mannequin on a Roomba and get the same effect.
Anyway. You know they had a whole show, America's Next Top Model?
I watched it.
I loved that show.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
It was dumb drama.
We should do that with our merch. We should put it on a Roomba. I think that would be hilarious.
You might just have it go around campus.
Yeah.
No, people will think it's a bomb.
Oh, God.
You're right, not around campus. We'll just send it down Frankfurt.
There we go. But a lot of my other guilty pleasures are probably food related. Like pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Pizza's huge. Salt, in general. It's a guilty pleasure of mine.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because I've seen you do this.
Yep.
You take packets of salt, and you just...
I do. Because it's so interesting because, like, I don't do that. Because there's different kinds of salt. So, like, you could get, like, a salt packet that is, like, too strong, but then you could get the other salt packet, and it's like, this is the good salt.
Is your pickle thing...
The good salt.
Is your pickle thing a guilty pleasure?
I don't do it enough for it to be a guilty pleasure.
I feel like the infrequency in which you do it makes it a guilty pleasure.
Why don't you explain what my pickle thing is?
I'm going to explain what your pickle thing is. So... A few weeks ago, Missy and I got dinner.
Whoa, when do you ever call me Missy?
Oof.
You always call me Miss.
This bitch and I get dinner.
Okay.
And with my burger, I get a pickle, and a coleslaw.
Like one of the big pickles.
And Miss just gets a pickle. Like, okay. But she doesn't eat the pickle.
Well, wait, here's the thing, though. Our waitress asked us if we wanted the pickles and coleslaw.
Yeah.
And we both said yes to the pickles.
Yeah.
So she thought we'd eat them.
Right.
Neither one of us ate them.
Well, I was legitimately full from the coleslaw and my burger.
And the fries.
Yeah. And Missy just picks up her pickle and sniffs it.
And then I put it back down on the plate.
Yeah.
And the look on Casey's face was fucking priceless.
I've seen some interesting things in my time. But it's just... Because here's the thing. You pick up the pickle, you sniff the pickle, and it's not like... Your face didn't even really change. It's not like you got this sense of satisfaction from the pickle.
I don't know.
You sniffed it, you enjoyed it, you put the pickle down.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not pickle shaming you.
here's the thing. I'm a very, very picky eater, which I think everybody in the world knows by now.
Yeah.
And I don't like the taste of pickles. I don't like the texture, and I don't like that there's seeds in them. I don't like eating things with seeds because it's too small to chew, and then it's like you have to swallow it whole, and something about that just freaks me out. That like I'll choke or something. I don't know, man. I'm working on it with my therapist.
You took that episode of Rugrats. You took that episode of Rugrats with the watermelon seed too seriously.
No, I don't think it's gonna grow inside my body. It's just the idea of swallowing something whole that terrifies me. I think.
But it's
I
like
know.
a very small hole that you're swallowing.
I know, but I'm still nervous. I feel like I'm like holding my throat right now.
I can feel the seeds.
I can. It's nasty. So I just like smelling them because they smell so good. They do. And then our waitress came around and she was, she made like a little like joke about how we didn't eat our pickles. And I got all excited to tell her, and Casey was like, "Don't tell her. Don't tell her this." And I told her, and I was like, "Yeah, I just like smelling them. Like I just do, And I don't remember what her reaction was because I think I was just so high on pickle smells.
It was like
I broke Dave. I like when I break people.
I was just so high on pickle smells. What the fuck?
Hashtag pickle smells.
I've gotten high off eating pickles before because my blood sugar dropped so damn low.
That sounds like an actual problem. Like,
I ate half a jar when I was like 10. Whatever.
good lord. Oh, what about those shots
what-
that are like pickle shots? Isn't that a thing? Pickle shots?
Yeah, it's
Right?
called. It's a pickle juice shot.
Is that just what it's called? I
Yeah,
thought it was
it's a
called
thing.
something fancy.
Well, it might be, but it's essentially just vinegar and
Yeah,
water
you're
and
just
salt.
you're just drinking the brine.
Yeah.
It's just nasty though. Like, who would do that? Like, I wouldn't do that. At least I'm not just drinking the juice of the pickles.
I would if there was a shot to follow it.
Yeah.
I just want
Well,
to
like pickle flavoring became a thing too.
Yeah,
recently,
that's gross.
which is odd. Like there's
I-
pickle flavored chips and
Yeah.
something else was pickle flavored.
Just put salt and sugar on it. It's the same fucking thing.
Sure.
Salt and sugar?
It's part of a brine, yes.
Yeah, in small doses. Yeah.
Oh my god, guys, did I ever tell you the story about how I really fucked up mac and cheese one time?
Did you put ketchup on it?
Did you put pickles in it?
No, wait.
Did you
No,
make
no.
a burger instead of mac and cheese?
No, okay, let me go down this quick side street. So Joe and I were at the shore with his parents, and his parents were out for the day, and we were just kind of hanging out, and I was hungry, so I wanted to make mac and cheese. So I made mac and cheese, and I poured salt on it, because I have, like, basically like a salt fetish. And
You have an addiction, yeah.
yeah, and I brought it out, and I was starting to eat it, and I was like, you know what, this really doesn't taste good. Like, did I not let it cook long enough? And Joe doesn't like mac and cheese, so he wasn't going to try it and be like, no. And I was like, you know what, maybe it just needs more salt. So I put more salt on it. And then I tried it again, and I'm like, this still isn't right. Like, what is wrong with my mac and cheese? And so then I'm like, you know what, third time's the charm. Let's go put more salt on it. And Joe comes into the kitchen with me this time, and he sees me pick up the salt shaker. And I start doing it, and he's like, you realize that's sugar, right? So, that's how I ruined mac and cheese.
Okay, but no, that's on him. Because who puts sugar in a shaker?
No, it was like the big thing of sugar, pretty much.
Oh,
Oh, it's
okay.
like one
the
of those-
coffee, like in a diner.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so it wasn't, plus it wasn't our house, like it was somebody else's house.
Well, you work in a restaurant.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't have an excuse.
There was just a break in the matrix for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was so upset. Like, don't ever eat mac and cheese with sugar on it. It tastes disgusting.
I don't eat mac and cheese, period. Because mac and cheese is disgusting.
Okay,
I make
well.
mac and cheese, so
Just get like
Like-
one noodle and put sugar on it, and then you'll be
Like,
able to
I've,
see.
I've been so turned off from pasta because of my mother's sauce.
Mm,
ooh,
Probably it.
yeah,
You've had it.
is it not good?
it's okay.
It's hot ketchup.
It's not great, but it's
Aren't
okay.
you Italian?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've been in Italians.
Okay.
Well, that's a spicy meatball.
Oh,
Ew.
I love when I can just bring things to a screeching halt.
I know. Oh my
You
god.
should see the audio too. Like it just fucking just stopped.
Oh my god. So those are a couple of my guilty pleasures. Dave, how about you?
I mean,
Life.
yeah, I feel guilty for being alive.
You should.
You're alright, Dave?
No.
It's funny that you said that, though, because last time that we had talked, you were like, we haven't talked about depression in a long time. So, so here it is.
So here it is. Here's depression.
Mm-hmm.
It's everywhere.
Yeah. But I guess, like I said before, my new guilty pleasure, which has replaced my old guilty pleasure of YouTube, is TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
It is horrendous. I haven't stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning in years.
And you're doing it just for TikTok?
I'm doing it for TikTok.
Oof.
Yeah.
Is that, like, more... Like, do you see it as more of a problem or more of a pleasure right now?
Well, it's become a problem, and now it's become horrible to the point where I can't even watch it anymore.
Why would you start it in the first place?
Because I thought it was... my sister kept sending me stuff through Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
So, in order to avoid weird things on my phone, I just downloaded it.
Okay.
So it would just go open up in the app and be like, okay.
Right.
And then I started scrolling.
And that's all you needed to do, was just start scrolling.
I heard similar problems with Vine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like once you fell into a Vine pit, you just... Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you keep talking. I have to pee.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have any others?
What's your favorite TikTok?
Oh, God.
I have a list of favorites.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Go for it.
You know what? I'll show you.
Okay.
This may or may not,
Well,
not
while
as
he...
Kahoot.
Oh, Kahoot. Oh, Billie Eilish. I like her.
That's an ad.
Oh, okay. So now we're looking at Dave's TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, there's quite a few. Jesus, what the hell? Oh my God, it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
It's bad.
Yeah, Dave.
I need help.
Oh my God.
It's a chinchilla. Oh, there's the end.
Oh wow, okay.
I've only had it for a couple days.
You've had it for a couple days and you have that many. That's
Yeah.
wild.
There'll probably be more tonight.
Oh my God. Just get rid of it. If you delete the app.
But they're fun.
Okay. I mean, I can't blame you for being on, like, the internet like that, though. Because, like, my other guilty pleasures, YouTube, for sure. Like, I have a couple people that I subscribe to that it's, like, every time they come out with a new video, I'm so excited to watch it. And, like, I even will go on YouTube to check if, like, they posted something.
Same.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday at, like, 4 o'clock, Bon Appetit releases a new episode in there.
How to Basic?
No.
No.
No, but it's called The Perfect Thanksgiving Dinner. And oh my God, I get a small chub every time that gets up.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
So what
Claire,
else?
oh my God.
What else do you subscribe to that, like, you get excited about on YouTube?
Nothing.
Just that?
Bon Appetit is my shit. I love Brad. Brad is bae.
Brad is bae.
Brad is bae.
I have a couple. Like, I subscribe to Jenna Marbles because I like her. I think she's funny.
She's the queen of YouTube.
Yeah, like
Definitely.
she knows what the fuck she's doing.
She's great.
Yeah, and she's awesome.
She's dogs.
Fun. She does have dogs. But like she used to do a lot of videos that were more of like a story base, and then she kind of moved into like the makeup world a little bit, but like the ridiculous makeup of like, let me put 100 layers of like crap on my face to see how it looks. And she did it with a spray tan on her arm, and it was black compared to the rest of her. It was really funny. So she does shit like that. I subscribe to this guy named Dave, and I really like him.
Some other cunt named Dave.
No, he's
we're
cool.
all that. We're all bitches.
Oh yeah, you're Dave.
She legitimately forgot.
I did.
You forgot about me.
Because I'm thinking about the other Dave. I'm so
the
sorry.
better Dave, apparently.
No,
Yeah,
it's just he
I'd say so.
does these role plays on YouTube, and it's so interesting because, like, the way that he does them is the way that like You good there?
I'm on YouTube.
The way that he does them is the way that like I've been seeing this type of stuff in my head like my whole life. Like I would come up with these like fantasies or whatever, and he's acting them out, and it's kind of like, whoa, like I don't feel like such a freak for like thinking about this type of stuff. So shout out to Dave's roleplays because he's cool and I like him.
Hey, maybe I'll tag you.
Maybe not a shout out to this cunt named Dave.
Sorry, Dave.
Make sure you text me and remind me to do that, because I'll
Okay.
tag him in some of the promotion stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say the other subscribers, but I don't want to say them because then it's like because they're not just they're a whole other thing. So we'll move on. So Casey, what else?
Well, I got one more.
Oh, go ahead, Dave.
Some other cunt named Dave too.
Okay.
Yeah, his name's David Dobrik.
What does he do?
He came over from Vine,
Okay.
and he's currently one of the wealthiest YouTubers on YouTube right now.
Nice.
And he creates 4-minute and 20-second videos of his like vlogs.
Is it always 4 minutes and 20 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's an immature.
Okay.
But he's just interesting because he's very open about his financial stuff because he's so young. He's like, yeah, I don't know how I fucking did it doing what I like to do.
Yeah.
And he talks about how like majority of his money comes from merch and stuff like that, and it's just interesting. And yeah.
Well, I wonder, does he have a Patreon?
No.
Because I feel like Patreon just kind of, I mean, this might be like the first time that I've really heard of it this year, but like it kind of came out of nowhere where it's like, oh yeah, like you can give people money
Yeah,
to just do this.
a lot
Like,
of people I'm subscribed to on YouTube have Patreons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually talked about it a little bit when we were talking about monetizing this.
yeah.
It was thrown around, but then we were like, we don't have much to offer
Not yet.
additionally.
Yeah.
You know, like it's, hey, do you want to give us $1?
Yeah.
But it's like mostly friends and family, so we could just ask them for $1.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we could have, like, specific things on Patreon. Like, that's one of the guys that I subscribe to does. Like, he's got, like, stuff on YouTube. And then he has, like, specific stuff on Patreon.
Right,
that
like
you...
a VIP type of thing.
Right, yeah. Like, oh my god, okay. He has these, he has these rambles that he does, just every month where it's literally, like, he just kind of talks about whatever. And then this month he talked about... And it was live, and he just talked about, like, how his videos are doing on YouTube because he's not really getting a whole lot from YouTube, so he's thinking about shutting it down, and we're like, oh my god. So I had asked him, I was like, oh my god. And I typed in Discord, because I had no idea how that even worked, and I needed somebody to help me figure it out.
Discord.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. But I had asked him, I was like, oh, are you tired of making these videos? And he was like, oh, it depends on what you mean by tired. And I was like, oh my god, like, he just talked to me. I was very excited.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
I subscribed on Twitch to a YouTuber,
Yeah.
and I was the only one that he called out my name for.
Oh my
And
god.
I lost my goddamn shit. It was the best and it was Baby Puddle. So like it was
Aw.
fucking hilarious hearing him say it. He's like, thanks
Yeah.
to Baby Puddle for subscribing, because
Oh
they were
my
like
God.
in sneaking or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
Like, it's such like, it feels like you're talking to a celebrity or something. Like, it's,
Yeah.
it's very cool.
Well, I got to play, because one of my favorite YouTubers, Your Movie Sucks,
Mhm.
every Sunday he plays on Twitch.
Mhm.
Because that's like his designated day off where he can just do whatever he wants, so he always
Yeah.
does video games on Sundays.
Mhm.
And there is a game called Jackbox.
Oh, I love Jack.
So he played Jackbox, and he put out the code, so I managed to jump into a couple of games, and I played Jackbox with him.
That is amazing.
It was pretty rad.
That is pretty cool.
We should do that.
Oh, dude, did I ever
I
tell
have
you?
Jackbox.
We should fucking do that.
I'll watch.
No, you should play too.
No, it's so
I don't
much
want to
fun.
play.
It's-
I don't like playing video games.
it's not a game like
No, it's
you're
like-
thinking of.
No, it's
Okay.
like a quiz game. It's
Alright.
like trivia based.
Yeah.
It's
I
fantastic.
can show you later.
Okay.
I was crying. I was laughing so hard at some of these games. Anyway.
Did I tell you that Joe basically did the same thing with a band?
No.
This was years and years and years ago, like before we were together. Have you heard of the band The Devil Wears Prada?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
so
Okay.
like their original band, because like everybody has left or something.
Yeah.
So he was playing WoW, and they like teamed up with him, and he obviously didn't know who they were.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, playing online, and they were playing for like months and months and whatever, and
Neat.
they were like, hey, just so you know, like, we're not going to be around for a while. And he was like, oh, why not? And he was like, well, we're going on tour. and he was like, oh, for what? And he was like, well, you know, we're in this band, The Devil Wears Prada. And he was like,
That's
oh
pretty
my
rad.
god.
That
Yeah,
is
so
awesome.
it gets fucking better. So he was like, oh, I'm actually like going to see you guys. Like, I bought tickets and everything. And so they were like, oh, that's so cool. So when you get there, like, tell your character name to like the bouncer or whatever, and he'll let you in and we can hang out.
Neat.
So he got to fucking hang out with the band.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Because of WoW.
Yeah. So like that was
That's
really
nuts.
cool.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
Mhm.
World's funny like that.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
Wow.
Meow.
Wow. Like that is so cool. It's like almost unbelievable. Like that's that level of story.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that's not even my story, it's Joe's. I don't have a story like that.
Missy's not as fun. Imagine if you played video games.
I know.
You might have been able to have met Robin Williams, who also played WoW.
Yeah.
They actually immortalized him on the game and with the NPC.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
It was a genie.
was it a genie? I thought he was a bard inside of a tavern.
I thought it was a genie.
I thought it was a genie.
Could be both.
It could, yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm
He's
curious.
gonna look it
'cause
up, yeah.
I could have sworn it was a genie. Because they were just like, that's the limit of our creativity.
Yeah, I think a bard would have made more sense.
You know what else, though, with guilty pleasures? One song in particular on the radio right now is so my guilty pleasure. Because the first couple times I heard it, I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? This is so stupid. I hate this song. I will never like this song. I'll never like this person. And now it comes on and I fucking blast
Genie.
Okay.
Told you.
Yeah.
So what song? Just say it.
it. Truth Hurts, is that it?
Oh, Lizzo!
Yeah, by
love
Lizzo.
Lizzo's fucking great.
I love her.
Okay,
That's
so
not a guilty pleasure. Lizzo's fucking
For
great.
me, it was, though, because I didn't like her at all. I thought she was just dumb and it was horrible and it was... That's not a reason, okay?
Not for me. I'm fine with
Not for me either. God.
So I didn't know she sang that other song. The
I do my hair
Yeah,
toss,
yeah.
check my nails.
before I was
Baby, how you feeling? I love it.
You have never been whiter.
I love it. I love it.
Somehow you've outweighted that t-shirt.
I love it.
I didn't know they sang the same. It was Lizzo,
Yeah.
and I thought Truth Hurts. I thought she was a horrible singer,
Oh.
but I loved the song and I loved the vibe.
Yeah.
I was like, so I love the song.
Yeah.
And then Good as Hell came on, and I'm like, wow, this is really good. And I'm like, wait, Lizzo.
Yeah.
And I made the connection. I'm like, I recant what I said about her not being able to sing because
She's
she's
awesome.
fucking great.
I don't think she's like a great singer, but she's a lot of fun and I like her songs.
She's got a lot of personality.
She does,
vibes really
yeah,
well.
just from her songs alone, there's a lot of personality. Like, walk your fine ass out the door. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, like, I feel so empowered after listening to her.
That's a TikTok.
Is it?
Anyway.
Everything's a TikTok, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where Boomer started.
Oh, God.
Okay, Boomer. We should make a t-shirt like that.
It's already done.
Doesn't matter.
It's
We
already
could,
done.
we could still do it.
Lynn wants to get me one.
Tell her not to buy one yet. Buy it from
Dude,
Struggle
Lynn
City.
sent me a video the other day. Shout out to Lynn, because, like, this video was banging.
What was it?
It was a man and a goose.
Oh,
And
God.
he was like honking like the goose, but not in like a really aggressive way. And they were having a
In a very
conversation,
seductive way.
not like that
Huh?
either. But like the goose got close
Oh.
enough for him to pet him and everything. It was so cool. I sent it back and I was like, oh my God, like this video. And she just sent a heart back and I was like, I love that even though we haven't talked in a while, she sees something goose related and thinks of me. Like that's, wow. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should play Untitled Goose Game.
I really wanted to. I saw,
But that's a video game.
It is.
yeah, but it's not hard. It's not like scary. It's not,
tough.
but it's not like you have enemies chasing after you type of tough.
Well, no, people do chase after you, but it's not like they're going to kill you. It's not
Right.
It's not Dark Souls.
It's a puzzle game.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched,
It's not fucking Dark Souls. It's not Doom.
I watched it on YouTube. Another one of the people I subscribe to, Cardlin Audio, he played it,
Mhm.
and it just looked like so much fucking fun.
The music is awesome. It's just like the art style is gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Like that one I kind of want to play. Do you have to buy that one?
Yeah.
Oh, I might not do it.
Probably cheap on Steam.
Well, next time it goes on sale on Switch, I'll pick it up.
Okay. Oh, it's on Switch?
I got a Switch.
Oh, shit.
But
Oh,
it's currently
shit.
downstairs because I was playing Astral Chain on the big TV.
Ooh.
Nice.
Fancy.
And Pokemon comes out next week.
I wanna be a bear.
I think that's it for my guilty pleasure. Like, that's my big one. Like, everything else is just like a hobby.
Yeah, I don't have much other guilty pleasures, I guess.
But I was just so excited to talk
You
about
were.
Mountain Monsters.
You were very excited about it.
Anybody that wants to listen about Mountain Monsters, I will fucking regale you
I'll pass.
on the adventures of Buck, Trapper, Willie, Wild Bill, and Huckleberry.
Oh my God, the fucking names.
Those are all their names,
Wow.
and it's great.
Beautiful. I love it.
I also want to know, though, for those of you who listen to us, please, like, if you had to choose
Ghost
one...
or Bigfoot?
Right, yeah, if you had to choose one, Ghost or Bigfoot, which one is real? Fucking tell us. And subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
All of the above.
Yeah,
We're
Cashbox.
not on TikTok.
No, we're not.
Not yet.
Shit.
I don't know if we will be.
I already looked. There's Struggle City is already taken.
Oh,
Of course it is.
but we're legit. Like, this is our
Yeah.
podcast. We have t-shirts, bitch, that make me look tan. That's saying something.
Wait until your "Fuck You, I'm Right" T-shirt comes out. It's gonna be black and white. It's gonna be two
Hey.
variations.
Whoa. I could be albino and tan at the same time. Be a tan albino.
I could glow and become an average human being.
Tambino.
Damn.
Alright, I think that's it for me.
A Tambo ring.
Oh my god, I don't think that works.
That hurt hearing it.
Good. I was doing some good ones in the car.